You see, didn't I tell you? I was like, Cartel, didn't I tell you? Crips, didn't I tell you? I'm like, you didn't listen, huh? I was like, didn't I tell you? I was like, you didn't want to listen, but I had to tell you. Trust me, the news is not going to protect you on this one. They're going to know what's up. I'm like, shoot, that's crazy. I'm like, it's just like the children. They just, move them from one location to another location. I'm like, damn, so you're going to move the children that you prostitute to one location to another location, just like the gym equipment? And I'm like, sounds about right, man. I'm like, sounds about right. But whatever, man. I'm like, whatever. Just like trans prostitutes, right? Just like trans prostitutes. You still want your money back for trans prostitutes? I'm like, come on, Cartel, tell me. I'm like, honestly, tell me. I'm like, let me know, Crips, let me know, Cartel. I'm like, tell me, you want your money back for trans prostitutes? I'm like, let it be known. If you still want that money back, I'm like, shoot, dude. That's pretty crazy. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. But best believe I'm going to be up in you like a bad wart every single day. Not one day, not 2 days. Oh, especially the public workers. I'm like, every single day. Oh, wait. And definitely Allied Universal. Because Allied Universal is going to be on me. I'm like, they don't want to face that lawsuit. Allied Universal, you're going to face a lawsuit. I'm like, I promise you. I promise you, 100% promise you. I'm like, guaranteed 100%. Your homeless ain't gonna help you. The same homeless that you let off the hook, in certain instances. Nobody's going to be able to save you this time. USC, nobody. I'm like, man, so USC is a gang. UCLA is a gang. Because it's Bloods and Crips. Because one's red, one's blue. I'm like, man, that's pretty crazy. I'm like, that's right. I'm like, that little prostitute gym, I'm like, that's not going to be the end of it. I'm going to go to that protest and it's going to be known. I'm like, man. They're like, no. They're honking. I'm like, nope. I'm like, because they're going to have a family and everything. They're going to have housing and everything. I'm like, nope. I'm like, hell no. Hell no, I don't. Why would I care? That makes no sense. They're in gangs. They're doing criminal activity. You think I would care if it was an Asian family or a Caucasian or non-Caucasian family or a white family? I still wouldn't care. And you especially think I would care if it's an immigrant family? I'm like, you think I would care? I'm like, like they really think I would care? I'm like, hell no, I would not care. I'm like, why would I care? That makes no sense. Like, they work with Cartel and they work with, Mexican mafia. Well, they work with Cartel in Mexico. So when they move to America, they have to work with Cartel and Mexican mafia and Bloods and Crips. So at that point, I'm like, that's like 4 times the power. I'm going to be on you. I'm going to be on you every day. Every day I'm going to be on you. You're never going to escape me. Never going to escape me, ever. I may be autistic, but that does not mean you are going to be able to pick on me forever. You may have picked on me out of San Pedro. Yeah, you may have done that, but now you just create a bigger problem. Now I'm in Koreatown, I'm in downtown, and I'm going to blow up your whole spot. Spixie's, that gym, it's gone. It's gone. I told you, didn't I tell you? It's going to be on the news, didn't I tell you? Those prostitutes are not going to have a job, didn't I tell you? Cartel's not going to be able to have a job, or, Bloods or Crips, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Tell me I didn't tell you. Tell me I didn't tell you. Didn't I tell you that it's going to be on the news? And they're only going to put a few people in jail who could be able to, pay themselves out of being in jail. Just like Big U. Right? Because I'm sure they'll let him out of jail. 17 million to billions of dollars stolen by one Crip. I'm like, this is no problem. I'm like, immigrants do that all the time. I'm like, Cartel does that all the time. It's no problem for them. They work hand in hand. Didn't I tell you they're going to move all this stuff out? It's going to be on the news. This place is shut down. I'm like, this place is done for. And because an autistic person did it, I'm like, it's shut down. That place is shut down. I'm like, it's so shut down, dude. It's never going to be there again. I told you. I told you. They did not want to listen, but I told you. I freaking told you. And best believe that's not going to be the end of them, just like any Blood or Crip or any college at that point. Nope, it's not going to be the end of them, especially not a police department like LAPD. It's not going to be the end of them. They're just going to move it somewhere else, and they're just going to, you know, do their illegal and criminal activities somewhere else. Just like the bus being late. I'm like, just like the bus being late. I'm like, you really don't think transit spies on me? I'm like, ah, my goodness, man. How long are you guys going to keep the transit from coming? I was like, man. Because of one autistic person, I was like, I didn't know he was that much of a threat. All good. I was like, man, I'm going to be on him. Every day it's going to be like this. Every single day. And not one Crip or one Cartel or, you know, one Mexican Mafia or anybody, they're not going to be able to do anything. They're never going to be able to do anything. No matter how much food or money or, you know, police assistance they have or social security money or, you know, any kind of stuff, they're not going to be able to do anything. I'm telling you. I'm going to be on them every day. God bless everybody. Team of experts. I'm like, that's a T-Mobile shirt, by the way. Those freaking lawyers freaking were looking. But I'm like, it's all good. I know you work at Cartel. I'm like, oh my goodness, man. Stressing out those Cartel, stressing out those Crips, stressing out those Bloods. I'm like, I'm stressing them all out. Because they're not able to get their girls anymore. I'm like, don't worry. They'll be able to be moved somewhere else. I'm like, shoot. I'm like, man. It's gonna be like good stuff here, you know. I'm like, look, remember, pattern, Chinese, and then right behind, all the way in the back, Russians or Ukrainians, especially. I'm like, every single day it's going to be like this. I'm like, they're never gonna be able to give away anything. Trust me. Shoot. Trust me, I'm willing to give up on a lot of things, but, you know, having people really, like, impede on my life, I'm like, no. I'm like, why? I'm up, like, you know, like freaking soldiers. They look all innocent and everything, but in reality, they come up like, you know, really trying to get in someone's way. They understand, right? They sure do. You with a certain lifestyle or everything, they sure do. I'm like, man, every day I'm going to be like this. It's going to be so much harder, and none of those lawyers are going to be able to help you, okay? Because I deserve to be helped. Oh, or any of the, you know, immigrants or veterans. I don't know if you noticed the lady in the, you know, Shaw, or, you know, the veteran that definitely pays for, you know, girls like that. Every day it's going to be like this. Every single day. No doctors are going to be able to stop me or anything. It's going to be pretty difficult for them. I'm like, see, that's what happens when you know, mess with me. Especially, you know, for being Mexican, because I like Caucasian, non-Caucasian culture. I'm like, man, you guys should have let me alone. But they didn't want to leave me alone, so I'm like, alright. I know I could go to work and school, especially college. But I gotta get this squared away first. I'm like, man. I not only wish like I had like been able to be a part of a community and even a leader of a community for like, you know, blacks, because I wanted to be part of a black church. I like gospel music, so I'm like, oh shoot, that would be cool if like they introduced me, and then eventually I would be the leader. But like, imagine that, like, some like Caucasians, non-Caucasians would appreciate me because they're like, oh man, you're hated on for like, you know, appreciating all types of, you know, white culture, whether it's Caucasian, non-Caucasian. I'm like, that's right. Anywhere between like Ukrainian, Russian, Israeli, German, and gosh, I don't even know. I can't even think of anything else. And they're like, why not lead Mexicans? I'm like, because they don't deserve it, for one. They have way too many cartel. They give people problems. They're always demanding money, but yet they don't want you to talk about money. Okay? And also, they cooperate with like Bloods and Crips, so no, they don't deserve. Actually, you know what? A lot of people would say, like before me, like, oh, you're the one who doesn't deserve anything. And I'm like, well, I was able to work for it. And if some people weren't spying on me, you know. Told you, didn't I tell you? I'm like, shutting down that prostitute gym was one thing, but didn't I tell you that, you know, freaking county workers and, you know, public workers really spy on me? They don't want these criminals being known. I'm like, man, oh man, I'm like, what are we going to do, man? I'm like, oh shoot, we're going to leave Los Angeles? And I'm like, oh man. I'm like, yeah, might as well. Might as well just leave, dude, you know? Just like some of these opportunities, you know, would leave me, or, you know, my family would leave me, or, you know, most of these jobs that I applied to would leave me behind. I'm like, yeah, well, oh well, at least I tried, man. That was so right. Single person is going to be able to do it. Nobody. No lawyers or anything. All good. All good. No social security for me. All good. All good. No freaking equal opportunity to college or employment. All good. All good. No immediate medical attention when you work with Crips and Bloods and Cartel and everybody. All good. We want to make sure they have a hard day. Just like I've had a hard day inside the courtroom and a hard day in the homeless shelter, because you wanted to come to San Pedro and you wanted to give them a big problem. Best believe I didn't stop. No, not at all. All right, put these dots together. I'll make sure that things will be done, whether they pay or not. or whether they get their karma. I'm going to make sure every single day it's going to be like this. Every single day. Maybe you can't pay attention to what's actually looking out. Best believe I am. Spying on them. So you should leave autistic people alone like they're a protected class, but you gotta try to treat them inhuman and like animals and like, alright. Like, alright then. Look at that. If that's not apparent and a very apparent sign, if I get my hand out of the way, like somebody would be, you know, smothering me with oxygen, or, you know, my family to impede on me and my education, like, then I'll be able to show you. Oh, man. Now remember, it's very systematic. So they're not just going to be in one spot today. They're going to be a lot smarter than that after I was there last time. They're going to be somewhere out here. I'm going to make sure I catch them. Yeah. Look at LAPD barricades their home, kind of like I had to, you know, in a dirty room like that. I'm like, let me see exactly where they are. Not in front of City Hall. I'm like, alright, well, gotta follow the trail, you know. They want to follow me all the way to homelessness. I'm like, alright, I'm gonna follow this trail. Just like Cartel was following me. Any community members, especially with, you know, Korean or Chinese mafia or any of that, I'm like, alright. Let me see exactly where they are. I'll be able to find them before the day ends. And they aren't going to cancel MayDay early just for one autistic person. You would know if that's really the case. Best believe. God bless everybody.